For today's lesson, we will learn how to simplify expressions with multiple operators and solve for their final values. After going through this lesson, you are expected to perform a series of more than 2 operations on whole numbers. We have selected 4 t-shirts worth 400 pesos each.
And Professor, the mall offered us a 200 peso discount for each item.
Wow! Miss Wenny and I will split the bill for the t-shirts. I wonder how much each of us is going to pay.
So let's start solving.
Going back to our adventure, Miss Wenny and I need to know the sum of 4 t-shirts we are buying less the discount from the mall. And since we agreed to split the total cost, we need to solve how much each of us needs to pay. When solving for numbers with multiple operations involved, what rule of order of operations are we going to use? That's right, PMDAS or GMDAS. Math heroes, for today's lesson, we will learn how to perform a series of more than 2 operations on whole numbers. Since this training will last for 2 days, the Mathastic 5 will start the training by helping you state, explain, and interpret parentheses, multiplication, division, addition, and subtraction, or also known as the PMDAS rule, or grouping, multiplication, division, addition, and subtraction, or the GMDAS rule. Miss Wenny and I went to the mall and planned to buy 4 t-shirts worth 400 pesos each with a 200 peso discount for each item. We plan to split the total price. What will be the numerical expression to represent the situation, and how much will we share each for the total cost? In this case, let's apply your superpower skills in solving word problems. Can you still remember the steps? Let me help you. First, understand the problem. Question 1. Let's identify what is asked. For this problem, what is asked is the numerical expression or the number sentence to represent this situation and the amount of money each one will pay. Then, question 2. Identify the given facts. The price of each t-shirt is 400 pesos. The total number of t-shirts to purchase is 4. And the discount to the price of each item is 200 pesos. Second step is to plan. In this case, we will use the PMDAS or the GMDAS rule to solve for the numerical expression. But before we solve, let's identify the number sentence of the word problem. Let's group the cost of each t-shirt with the discount given. So that will be, open parenthesis, 400 minus 200, close parenthesis. Since we will buy 4 t-shirts, we will multiply it by 4. Now we have, open parenthesis, 400 minus 200, close parenthesis, times 4. Lastly, since Miss Wenny and I plan to divide the total cost of the items, we divided by 2. So our final numerical expression will be, open parenthesis, 400 minus 200, close parenthesis, times 4 divided by 2. For the third step, we need to solve. Let's begin with the numbers inside the parentheses. Open parenthesis, 400 minus 200, close parenthesis, equals 200. We now have 200 times 4 divided by 2. Let's multiply 200 and 4 to get their product. 200 times 4 equals 800. The total price of 4 t-shirts worth 400 pesos less the 200 peso discount each is 800 pesos. But we still need to divide the total cost, so Miss Wenny and I will know how much each of us needs to pay. We divided 800 by 2. The answer is 400. Therefore, Miss Wenny and I will each pay 400 pesos. The Math Heroes! Let's talk about the rules and concepts of the order of operations using the PMDAS and GMDAS rules. But first, what is PMDAS and GMDAS? PMDAS is an acronym that stands for P parenthesis, M multiplication, D division, A addition, and S subtraction. While GMDAS stands for G grouping symbols, M multiplication, D division, A addition, and S for subtraction. To perform a series of operations on whole numbers involving more than 2 operations using PMDAS or GMDAS, remember these rules. Rule number 1. Perform the operations with each pair of grouping symbols, parentheses, brackets, and braces, beginning with the eithermost pair. Rule number 2. Perform multiplication and division as they occur from left to right. And rule number 3. Perform addition and subtraction as they occur from left to right. Math heroes, I think you are now ready to solve for more. Here's an example. 20 plus 4 times, open parenthesis, 18 minus 12, close parenthesis, divided by 3. First, perform the operation inside the grouping symbol or parenthesis. And that is 18 minus 12 is equal to 6. That gives us a new numerical expression. 20 plus 4 times 6 divided by 3. Next step is to multiply or divide from left to right. That means 4 times 6 is equal to 24, divided by 3 is equal to 8. So what's left is 20 plus 8. Last step is to add or subtract from left to right. In this case, we are left with addition. So 20 plus 8 is equal to 28. Therefore, 20 plus 4 times, open parenthesis, 18 minus 12, close parenthesis, divided by 3 is equal to 28. Math heroes, let's check if you are listening well. Let's have a drill with Super Driller.
It's me, the amazing Super Driller. Prepare your pens and papers and solve this drill. You have 30 seconds to answer. 12 divided by, open parenthesis, 4 times 3, close parenthesis, plus 7 minus 5. Your super time starts now. Time's up. Let's solve. First, apply rule number 1. Solve this equation inside the parenthesis. For this, multiply 4 by 3 to produce 12. So, we have 12 divided by 12 plus 7 minus 5. Apply rule 2. Divide 12 by 12 to get 1. That gives us 1 plus 7 minus 5. Apply rule 3. Add 1 and 7 to get 8. Now, we have 8 minus 5. Lastly, subtract 5 from 8. The difference is 3. Therefore, 12 divided by, open parenthesis, 4 times 3, close parenthesis, plus 7 minus 5 is equal to 3. Great job, math heroes! Let's have more drills later with me, the amazing Super Driller. Up and away!
There you have it, Math heroes. You have just gained another superpower in Mathtastic 5, solving problems with more than 2 operations on whole numbers using PMDAS or GMDAS rule. Now, here's another Mathtastic hero to test if you can still remember the super rules and concepts in solving problems with more than 2 operations on whole numbers using the PMDAS or GMDAS rule. She is always wondering if you mastered your skills. She is Wonder Woman.
Hello, math heroes! I heard you're all doing well. I wonder if you have mastered the skills. Can you still remember what PMDAS or GMDAS stands for? And what are the rules in using PMDAS or GMDAS? Let's begin with PMDAS. PMDAS is an acronym for P, parentheses, M, multiplication, D, division, A, addition, and S for subtraction. Meanwhile, GMDAS stands for G, grouping symbols, M, multiplication, D, division, A, addition, and S for subtraction. In using the PMDAS or GMDAS rule to solve for more than 2 operations on whole numbers, what are the rules? Rule number 1. Perform the operations within each pair of grouping symbols, parentheses, brackets, and braces, beginning with the innermost pair. Rule number 2. Perform multiplication and division as they occur from left to right. Rule number 3. Perform addition and subtraction as they occur from left to right. Remember, PMDAS or GMDAS does not mean multiplication before division and addition before subtraction, even though it may appear that way. These two sets of operations have equal priority. With rules 2 and 3 above, the order should be based on whichever symbol appears first from left to right. Great job! All my wonders have been answered. See you again, and remember, never lose your sense of wonder. Up, up, and away!
Math heroes, you are now in your final quest. Another mathastic hero will make your brain storming to work for more. She is lightning fast and always ready for every math task. I give you Brainstorm.
Let's begin the lightning thinking. Ready your pens and papers and answer the storm lightning task. Math heroes, you have 1 minute to perform the indicated operations to solve the following. Write your answers on your papers. Your super time starts now. Math heroes, it's time to check your answers. Number 1. Open parenthesis, 9 minus 2, close parenthesis, plus, open parenthesis, 3 times 21, close parenthesis, is equal to 70. Number 2. Open parenthesis, 18 plus 14, close parenthesis, divided by, open parenthesis, 6 plus 2, close parenthesis, equals 4. Number 3. Open parenthesis, 93 plus 7, close parenthesis, times 6 plus 10 is equal to 610. Number 4. Open parenthesis, 25 plus 11, close parenthesis, times 2 equals 72. Number 5. 3 plus 6 times open parenthesis 5 plus 4 close parenthesis divided by 3 is equal to 21. Did you get all the right answers? That's great! Congratulations, math heroes! We will see each other in your next quest. Up, up, and away!